Let's hope this happens. All right. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining the Team Onward June. Gosh, can you believe it? June sales Zoom. It is crazy to me that we are in June, and most of us spent most of it in our house the last few months, you know? I mean, can 2020, yes, it's a great year. I'm not even going to see anything. I'll come get no worse. Did y'all see my post today about they say the meteorite or that's coming?
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is some big surprise or something, right? This is like no surprise. It's like, okay, so it's as big as a stadium, probably right over my house. It's, it's, yeah, par for the course. That's
Yeah, I
how we
saw
roll.
that. Sent Teresa
I
Paul a
was
joke
just
on that
like,
one.
but what's really funny is I just know from people in my family, this kind of stuff happens all the time, but the media feels the need to just scare the crap out of everybody with it. There's always stuff coming towards the earth. This is not new. Sometimes I hate social media. That's all I can say. I just cannot stand it sometimes.
I resemble that remark. I used to be a reporter, remember?
I know. I don't care. And if you were one of those people, I would have flipped you off too. I'd have been like,
I will say I'm very much against sensationalism. I'm not a fan of it.
Oh my goodness, it is something else. But we are in June, and here's the great deal. Normally by this time, business has slowed immensely. That is just what direct sales does during this time, and we are not. We are still we are doing well, and Avon is doing well, and everything that they are bringing to us, which sometimes I told you guys I get a little crazy because I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't keep up with everything. Trying to figure out what this does, and then they send me 3 more products. I just don't know what to do with this. But all the products are so great, and I just got back from Maryland, and I took a lot of the samples, all those little toothpaste they sent us, and all of that. And I was divvying up because you got to understand. My family was the family who are like, I don't do Avon. I don't do Avon. She does Avon. I know she does well with it, but I don't use Avon. So suddenly I took the shampoo samples up to them, and the Belief samples, and the toothpaste. And suddenly like, this is Avon? This is Avon? And I'm like, yeah, there you go. See, luckily I didn't give up on y'all after 16 years. Y'all need to go brush your teeth. Tell me what you think of that stuff right now. And then, of course, my sister-in-law goes, well, I don't do toothpaste with fluoride in it. I said, it doesn't have fluoride in it. So see, we knew you were going to say that. So there you go. You ain't got to worry. Go brush your teeth. Put something in your mouth. Oh my gosh. So anyway, she ended up really, really liking it, which is, I am finding it a little bit thrilling on my end to have people who have never had much of an interest, or they have select things that they use. Everybody who ordered from me personally all got a hand sanitizer from me, either cucumber or vanilla. Didn't matter how big or small your order was. I dropped that in everybody's order. I have to tell you, 8 out of the 10 people put in an order for the hand sanitizers after they got it. 5 of them here, 5 of them here, 10 of them there. So I felt like that was really great too. Introducing them to the fact, please quit thinking that we are just makeup, that we are just some skincare, because right now we are branching out in ways that even in the 16 years I've been with Avon, we've never branched out in this way. Even things like our body items and stuff we're going to talk about tonight, it is such a step above what we've had in the past. I am absolutely thrilled with it, and I hope you all too. And if you don't know that because you don't have that much history with Avon yet, believe me, these are some really, really great things. I follow a lot of people on social media, and people who are taking and demonstrating the degreaser and the laundry detergent sheets and all of these things. And I'm using all that to share with my people too, to say, hey, look at this. And people are pretty excited about it. They're a little bit leery because like, what do you mean you giving me something to wash my clothes? What do you mean? Kim, you're going to give me an anxiety attack. Get him. Can't do it, Kim. Can't do it. Give me anxiety, girl. I can't do it. Oh my goodness. I'm like, I see a mask. I'm like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. It's bad. It's really bad. I'm not judging. I know everybody's got to do it. I get it. Okay. So I forgot to put, hi, Jillian. Where'd she go? She left me. There she is. Hi, Jillian. I see her there. How are you, girlfriend? Good to see you.
I'm hanging in there.
I know, girl, aren't we all? I hear you. You keep hanging. We all on the same branch, believe it or not. So yeah, oh my goodness. Some people like Brenda and them couldn't be with us tonight because they had church, because I switched the day. And again, if you're going to be, I'm going to mention it now. I will send an email out about it. New rep call for next week is moved to Wednesday also because I have to be at Lisa Scola's wedding in Georgia. And I forgot. So I went ahead and scheduled it. So we are going to move that, but I will send. So for all of you who have already registered for next Monday, you don't have to register again. It's going to just move the date to Wednesday. So if you already registered, already got your confirmation, you're good. I got some of you who are registered 8 times. I'm like, is that their personalities or did they just forget that they registered? What the heck? They got 8 different personalities, which I'm okay with. It's all right. So let's start. We're going to talk a little bit tonight about campaigns 14 and 15 and what is coming and what are some things that we can promote as you're getting to know your customers. And I hope you are, especially if you're a newbie, whether you're watching this on the replay or whether you are actually a vet in the business and maybe you've been in for a while. The key to this business is the relationship side. And I know people think that it's really, really hard to build that. Even in the midst of a pandemic, but it's really not, because what's really funny about this, my people, my customers are communicating with me more now, maybe because they have more time on their hands than they ever had. So when a conversation comes up or I'm sending a sample or I recommend a product, even I have had a little bit more time to go, hey, did you get this? What did you think? What did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? And it is okay if they don't like it, because you need to know if they don't like this, what else could I turn them on to? Perfect example. I saw my future daughter-in-law over this past weekend, and I had already sent her all the chi products, the serum, the thermal spray, the shampoo, the conditioner, the whole thing. And when she tried it, she really, really liked it. But then I sent her last week before I went to see her the Propolis shampoo, the damage. And I got to tell you, she says, Mom, I got to let you know, I love the chi, but this stuff here, she said, this stuff is the bomb. Now, it's crazy. Now, I hadn't gotten my samples then, so of course she got full-size products from me, right? Okay. But I immediately wanted to somehow get my hands on more of those samples because I said, oh my gosh. And this is the cool thing. Have you seen on the site right now that the freebie you can get for a penny is the Cucina hand soap? Those are the samples for this campaign for 13. I have been, remember when I told you I had, if people had a $50 or more order, they were getting a free bottle of it from me. That's not something every rep could do. It's just something I could do because of my business. But now they're going to have the samples of those. And I so want to get those hand soaps in people's hands because I believe if they use them once, they will continue to use them. So make sure if you haven't put your order in yet for campaign 13, that when you're up on that page where you're getting ready to submit your order, across the top, there is going to be a little tab that says offers. And it's probably going to have a 1, a 2, or a 3, however many offers it is. It's normally going to be in this case, they had the bug guard up there to remind you that you could get the bug guard and get those bundles. It also had those samples of the hand soap. I was like, immediately, I knew I could only get 2, but I'm like, oh, but if they have it next campaign 2, I can get 2 more. Let me tell you what's promising about it. If we're seeing those samples, we know they're coming for us to purchase. They may not be there yet because they don't have enough yet in order to offer them, but it must have been a big enough hit that they decided that they were going to have samples come our way. And I just think that that's really, really a good thing. So think about it, because knowing that even with my daughter-in-law to say, you know what, yeah, she likes them both, and she probably would have kept using the chi, but to say, she goes, oh yeah, it's a really good product, I really like the chi, but then to see her go, oh, but that other one you sent me, I love that. And I thought, you kind of did like the chi, but you really love this. It gives you a chance to get to know people. There's always there's always an alternative to something that they're not sure about. It's like if they don't like an eyeshadow, well, what I love is if they don't like the Avon palettes that we have, they don't like those. Well, now we have the Monopop from Face Shop, and that's another thing I just turned my daughter-in-law onto because she's a makeup fanatic, works in a salon. And the one problem she always had with their other Avon makeup is she said the pigmentation in the makeup was not the best she had seen, but she liked a lot of the colors, but they didn't really pop. And then when I gave her this, yeah, this was something. She said, this is a whole different ball game, what you just gave me. So, some people don't care. It's not about how bold the colors are, but for a lot of people, it is. You don't know any of that if you're not talking to your customers. You don't know any of that if you don't know what they like. So now we're going to talk a little bit about the new brow things that they're bringing out to us. And most everybody in some way or another are doing something where their brows are concerned. And I sent her one of those products too from my meeting in the box because I said, you always do your brows. I want to know what you think about that. And when she came up to see me when I was in Maryland, she said, do you see the brows? She said, guess what I'm wearing? She said, that stuff is amazing. She said, I would buy that again every time. So I am now meeting, I've got to be honest, I can sell people my age. I can sell people a little bit younger than me. I can sell people a little bit older than me. But trying to hit that age where they are so into the YouTubes and the makeup and everything, and to have her, who, how old is Jess? Jess is 23, 24, I believe, and to have her go, wow, and here's one better, gave it to my great niece who just turned 18, and she is losing her mind. And she used to dabble in the Avon makeup, but now that she's at that age, she's so good at what she does. I am feeling a lot of promise that instead of me just trying to find people who are my age, if you can get some stuff in people's hands, if you can get people to try things they never did before. I know a lot of you think who are watching this probably on the replay, you're thinking, I will never get somebody to pay that for the Cucina soap when they can just go get 99-cent antibacterial soap. Here's your problem. If you're trying to promote it as a normal hand soap, there's your mistake. There is nothing normal about this hand soap. This hand soap is meant for odors. It's meant for people who work with their hands, and again, being up in Maryland, the first thing, you know what they asked me? How about when we do crabs and shrimp? They said, when we do our crabs and shrimp, is it going to take that Old Bay smell? But we never get off our hands, Molly. You know how it is. For 4 days, we can smell the crabs on our hand. And I said, let's put this to the test. Go eat you some crabs. And I sent you a bottle of this. Go in there and use it. And they did. And it took, she goes, normally I have to squeeze lemons all over my hands and try to get it all off. It didn't. It took it off. And she said, I would pay this price any day of the week. She said, because when I'm working in garlic, when I'm working on my nephew who works with his hands in grease and engine oil and everything, oh, I'm sure his girlfriend's going to love that. When she's trying to kiss on his hand now, she don't feel like she's kissing an engine now. So it's liable to be a really good thing. But we've got to know what it is that they like or don't like. And I feel like now we have a smorgasbord coming. I was looking today when I was going through the what's new, and right now I'm in the campaign 14, and like even the stuff that they're doing, like with the Avon Census. Okay, now they sent one of each of these. They have the cozy vanilla and coconut, the sparkling grapefruit and the orange, and then of course the wild mint that's over here. They all come with the body mist. You can get the shower gel or the lotion. I have the lotions here. Number one, this is the same size where I was getting my Bath and Body Works when I was getting it, because in all honesty, I couldn't use the old Senses. My skin broke out. Sorry guys, truth time, it's how it is. But this stuff here, I don't know if they have somebody else making it, but the thickness of this cream, the heaviness of it that goes on my legs and my arms and my body, that I'm constantly like, the other senses, I felt like it would sink in so quickly. I wasn't quite sure if it was doing anything. It was so thin. And then I started getting a little bit itchy from some of it, so I had to cut it off. Not the same with this. Now, I have only used the vanilla and the coconut, but I've been using it for 5 days now. I took it with me when I went to Maryland, and I've got to tell you, once again, Bath and Body Works has now, first Ulta done lost me for the whole primer thing. Now, you know, so Smashbox probably very upset because I ain't getting my primer from them anymore. So now I don't have a need to get anything. And the thing is, I hope they come out with more. I hope they keep going seasonal. I believe this is more of summer type scents. The other thing I thought was very different for me is when I smelled them, none of them gave me a headache. So Kim said she changed, how do you pronounce it? Is it bergamot? Is that what it is? Bergamot and mint?
Bergamo.
Bergamo. Okay, okay. I was very, very thrilled with this scent for sure. And I think a lot of it is because none of these have given me a headache. And I am a headache-prone girl with any scent. I have to be so careful with whatever it is that I am using. I've only got the 3 here, but all 3 of them, I only used one, but I smelled all of them. And I got to tell you, they're very light. They're not overpowering, and they're very fresh. Now, all 3 of these are going to be in the raffles, okay? The vanilla, the bergamot, and of course the grapefruit and orange. But by the way, this is really, 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 really summery. Amy said the lotion's too strong for me with the shower gel. Like too thick, Amy? You don't need anything that thick? Or do you mean the smell? The smell. Now see, now this is perfect,
like
Amy.
It made your headache. It stay. So anybody that likes the lasting scent, it stays.
It stays. You're gonna love it. So see, so there we go. Now and look, Amy and I have the same issue, but yet this time this didn't give me an issue. It still gave her one, but that's why there are other things out there. But when you learn that about one of your customers, if Amy was my customer and she said, it was just too much, it was just too heavy, it's like, I felt like it never calmed down. It was like always right there on top of me. You know, this would not be for her, but that doesn't mean there would not be something else that's for her. So thank you, Amy. That was a perfect thing there. Now these are—
Yeah, Molly, I can't wear the vanilla. It triggers my migraines. So that's why
because
I went
it's
for the
vanilla,
mint.
right? Because
Yeah.
it's vanilla. Yeah.
Yeah.
And see, roses do that for me. So I get you. Now, did you hear that? Now listen to us. Listen to where this is going, just with feedback. I just learned, and this is good, because what if I wanted to send Kim something and it was vanilla scented? I will get off of here because she's on my team. And the one thing that I will put is that Amy cannot have anything that's a heavy scent. And Kim, vanilla is not a scent for her. What in the world? I want to know my team as well as I want to know my customers.
I can't do floral scents if it's not.
See, now Amy says, I need to make sure she knows. Don't be sending me that floral stuff either, Molly. So when you send me the gifts, you send me the good stuff or send me money. One or the other. Send me money. It's all good. So, but Amy, I appreciate that. That's good.
It's like all the candles and the perfume. They always ask me, how does this scent? And I have to say, ask him. Because
yes.
The hubby
yes.
can smell it. Me, I can't. It triggers me. I'll get my allergies will go nuts.
I get it. I get it. And exactly what we're talking about here. People, you need to know that. What do you want to keep recommending to a customer? Something that if we paid attention, if we documented. I mean, look, guys, if you've got all your customers in there separately in your customer base, you can add notes that say, what is this customer like? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm old fashioned. For my team, I got a little book. I keep little notes on y'all. That's what I do. So I'm your stalker. That's what I do. But like when I send you all something or I know you've won a raffle, I go into Vibe and I put it in the notes because I want to know, what have I done for them lately? How have they been when I'm checking their, what is it? And by the way, don't ever be shy to let me know, Molly, this doesn't work. I know what you're saying. Now, I'm not talking about when I send you a freebie. When I send you a freebie's a freebie. If you don't like it, give it to a customer. Do what you got to do. That's why I give it to you. If you can't use it, then you want to make sure you take it and make some money off of it and sell it to a customer. That's what you want to do. But for me personally, because you guys are my team, I want to know, like, you know, when we have these conversations, I make sure that I know what it is that you like or don't like. Now, these regularly are $17. I know regularly the body mist is 18 and 17. And guys, I know the price has gone up from what Senses was, but this is not the same thing. And that would be my first thing to my customers. I get what you think you used to get, but you ain't getting it when you get this. You're getting something completely different. So make sure that you understand that as a representative, because people just think, because some of them have the same names, that, oh, it should be the same thing. And you will never know if you don't try them and say what is different for this. So hopefully some of the feedback here that some of the girls have given is a good thing. So these will go out. If you don't like what you get picked for, just sell that bad boy. That's all I'm going to say. Just sell that bad boy. Okay, so what else do I have in here? I didn't feel like campaign 14, there's a lot of good stuff in 14, but we already had a lot of good stuff. There's some new sterling silver jewelry coming, obviously some costume jewelry, and a whole lot of clothes. Okay, the jumpsuits, all of that stuff is coming. I ordered one of the tops. I ordered the tortoise ring top. I haven't gotten it yet, but I haven't unpacked my order yet. It's here. Has anybody, what's been your experience with the clothes? Have any of you been ordering any of the clothes? Do you feel like the sizes are on point? Do you feel, you know, what's the feedback here? Or is there any feedback? Linda says she loves it. Okay, great. That is great. Anybody else?
Molly, I tell you, I love the skirts.
I'm very disappointed that you're not sending me pictures of that. That's all I'm going to say at that one.
I didn't worry. I'm not much of a drag person. I'll wear makeup and not the clothing.
There you go. See, I like that. I like to see if the color looks good on you.
It does.
Who's taking advantage of the bug guard? The bug guard, the mix and the match. Have you gotten that?
Small one.
Are you selling any of it? Did you? Good.
I'm selling a couple. What I'm doing is the plan we discussed last time, where if I'll sell a bundle. And you get a choice of the button, the hat, or the fly swatter.
Okay, that's cool. I'm going to be getting, of course, all those hats are going to be coming out, so probably a lot of you are going to end up with hats and the buttons. The only thing I haven't figured out how to mail out yet is the fly swatters, guys. So they may go to my customers. I'm not sure.
They're a little on the cheap end anyway, so I would just hand them out locally.
Hey, it works for me, because if you had seen my other one, it was all bent up and I had to do a curve shot to get that on. You know, this one I can get straight on now. It's a good deal. Also, now have you noticed that the travel size of the peony rose is now out? They're starting to do this more because they realize people like to bring this stuff with them. So as you can see, here's the spray where you can keep it right in your purse. This is going to be going out to somebody too. So again, now look, if you're like me, I can't wear this. It gives me a headache. But I know one thing, if I had it, I'd be using it as a free gift for a $50 or more order to thank somebody you know likes scents, whatever it is. So this is pretty cool, and this is going to be regularly $12. It's going to be $6.99. Yes, Linda, they are making Victoria's Secret. You're right, they certainly are. Let's see here. What else do we have? Okay, that is it for this one. Now, I don't know what they thought they were doing in campaign 15, but 15 is an exciting campaign. I remember when JP put the products up, the pages, I thought, oh my gosh, this is crazy, everything they have coming. But what I love is so much of it ties in to other products that we have. The sun's trying to go down here, guys. Sorry for all this. I feel like everything is changing here. The tumblers, of course, that they have coming out. That tumbler contains the True Cream Aqua Bomb in the Aqua Bomb Jelly Cleanser, or you can get the Moisturizing Balm Tumbler, and it has both of those products. $38 for the 3-piece set. And these tumblers, I mean, I don't know. I haven't gotten one, so I don't know. Has anybody gotten these yet? Yes. How is it? Okay, I'm gonna have to order one now. That just made me a believer.
The only thing I didn't realize was I thought this was gonna be like a plastic,
What is it? Is that
almost,
paper?
it's cardboard. Yeah. Like when you go to the store. So it ends up being both products, it's the same cup. The only difference is this part.
Okay, but
this
I was
feels,
hoping that was a slip-on, not paper, though. Wow. Okay.
yeah, it's like a thicker cardboard.
Right. Like Starbucks. Like Starbucks is the
Yeah.
yeah, like that. Okay.
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
paper.
Well, I guess we just use the tumbler. I guess without it.
And
I guess. Oh, look at those. See, I think they're absolutely adorable. I do.
I didn't realize this was a full-size bottle.
Yep.
It doesn't
Again,
look it, but it is.
what they're doing to promote this, it is a great thing, and get them to use it. And then what happens is, okay, they have Tumblr, but in about 5 weeks, they're going to have to restock if they really like it. And don't forget that when you know that people have bought something like that, you want to make sure that you are checking back to say, hey, just wondering, what have you thought of the Belief line? Because remember, people, if they've bought the moisturizing cream, it could be that it's too oily for them and they need to be switched over to the Aqua Bomb, okay, the gel, because I can't use the cream. Because in all my tea areas, I realized that, wow, it was like gathering, or I was starting to get oily there, but I can use the gel. And what we found out that as your skin gets older, you may not want that. You don't want to wake up and feel like your face is still kind of full of that cream. If you don't like that feeling, you're not going to get that with the gel because it's going to sink in more. So ask questions so that you know where you're going to go afterwards. Okay, so remember that. So that's really cool. Thanks for sharing that, Alex. I had not seen it in person, so that's cool. Okay, something else that's going to be coming. These are really, really, really nice. The birthday bomb crowns. Okay, these are really, really nice. I mean, we've got them here in the birthday suit, the surprise, and the fine wine. Of course, this is the fine wine, and these are going to go out too. These are going to be part of the raffle for next time. So, and they say they never need to be sharpened. Again, I haven't used one. This one itself is this is the birthday suit, light colored one. If you're more of a mauve girl, you're going to like this. This is surprise. So really, really hard to see with that light right there. But I'm not sure how far it goes down, but I do like the fact that, it winds. So you don't have to sharpen it. It's supposed to. Hopefully people are going to love this. Now they're going to be regularly $12 and they're going to be on sale for $9.99. But I love the fact that it's a balm also, that it has, the non-GMO shea butter. Things like that. It's also retractable. It has it's paraben and gluten-free, free from mineral oil. Okay, Andrew, I'm going to mute you, my friend, because I'm trying to record this too, but unmute if you need to say something. So, and these come in other colors too. Fine wine, birthday, surprise, PYT, pretty young thing, haha, birthday suit, and then of course, love in life. There is a color for everybody in this. But I do love the fact that at the same time, besides color, we're talking about nourishing. Now the stay power, probably not, it's a bomb. We're not talking about a stain, but coming from experience, not everybody likes stain. I'm not a stain person. Never have been, never will be. It scares me when something don't come off my lips. I'm like, what the heck? What's going on here? I don't know what's going on. So that's not me, but it could be something. But I love this. The only thing that I love more is the new mint balm that they have. Oh, the VDL. Oh my gosh. That stuff is the bomb. I carry that with me everywhere for sure. What's next? Let's talk about the tattoo station. This stuff here. This is the stuff that my daughter-in-law was talking about. It comes with a dual-end applicator, one for making sure that, of course, making sure that it's lined there. Here is the brush part, okay? And This one is actually, what is this? Is this dark brown? This is dark brown, and it comes in blonde, light brown, brown, dark brown, black brown, and then a gray brown. But you open it up, and they say that it is very easy to use, and Jess, of course, is all about easy. And let me turn this down a little bit. Hold on, guys. Jess is all about easy, and she said that she was shocked that she could just follow the lines of her brows. And she said, and then once she did that, she could fill in the parts, and she just brushed it. She said it was so easy. Now, I also gave her, the brow brush that we just got. And she said that she would not wear that if she had to be working all day long. But she said, I'm going out to the store. I'm looking for something to fill. I want to make sure my brows are at least done. She said that she would use that. She said she didn't feel like it lasted as long as this. So I don't know if that's anything that, you'll take if somebody goes, look, I need something that's going to last all day. It's just that simple. I need it to last. This might be exactly what they're talking about. Again, tattoo station proof. It's a pomade. 24-hour waterproof wear. Brows go from soft and subtle to bold and defined in seconds. And again, if you're somebody who feels like, you know what, you never get it right with your eyebrows, I think the great thing is if you mess with a product like this enough and suddenly your eyebrows are defined, yeah, I think you're going to have people ask. I mean, for me, when I don't have my brows done, it looks like I have none. I have not tried this yet, but that's only because I ordered the blonde in, but it's probably in my order sitting back there in the box, but I haven't tried it yet. But I am very curious because right now I'm not using an Avon product for that. Right now I'm using a L'Oreal product for that because, again, you know me, I'm very honest with you. If I cannot find a product to do what I wanted to do, then I don't use it. I'll go someplace else until I can find something. But I've heard a lot of good things. And by the way, in the Avon influencers room, heard a lot of good things in there too, following everybody in there. So it must be a round the clock thing. Now, this is going to be going out too, and again, this is a dark brown. If you get it, it's not really your color, and it's just sell it. Find somebody who looks like they can use it and sell it. Let me get this here. Okay, it's regularly $23, and it's going to be $19 when it premieres. Here's a great thing. When I asked Jess, I said, how much did you use? And she says, oh, this is going to last me a very long time. She says, so again, I feel like the one thing LG has done for us is they have bought products in, and they have bought stuff in that lasts a longer time than what our other products did. So when you see the price jump, the great thing is you're probably going to get more use out of it. The other line that they've taken, and here we go again, the Veilment line. Of course, with the body scrubs, that's what they started with. They have the 3 different body scrubs. And boy, they have really brought luxury to the playing field. They have come out, a lot of people like soaps still, bar soap. I know a lot of people, they don't use the liquid. They don't want anything to do with that. But boy, they like these. And they came out with the Himalayan pink salt exfoliating soap. And then they also came out with the bamboo charcoal. And by the way, this is Korean bamboo. Now, I didn't take this out because I don't want, again, I don't have corona, but I don't want you not using it because you think I could have corona. So I left it in the packaging, okay? Because this is going to go out for the raffle too. And look at again, I've gotten away from talking about this, but I love the boxing. It just seems to be like they really take a lot of time. Amy says it has a nice scent, a nice fresh scent. Now, coming from somebody, Amy says she has a hard time with anything that has a floral scent. So a clean scent is good. So that's a real good terminology. Well, I just like clean scents. Well, we know that this could be one of those things. Linda says the Himalayan salt soap is exceptional. Oh, I love that. Perfect for shaving. So think about that. I didn't even think about that. they didn't send me that one, Linda. I would have been keeping it. I wouldn't have been giving it to nobody had they sent it with me. But that is perfect. I'm going to have to use that. I never even thought about that. And what a great way to exfoliate that dead skin off your legs that comes anyways. I always feel like I'm peeling after I shave my legs. Like, can I possibly lose this much skin that's coming off? Obviously I can, and I should be exfoliating more. And I love this. This is going to be regularly 8. It's going to premiere for 6. And the only way you're going to get people to know about it is if you're talking about it. And maybe not talking about the soap, but talking about exfoliating. Talking about, boy, what do you use for shaving? What do you use for, when you shave your legs? And then to be able to say, wow, I've heard this is wonderful. And then with Amy, and it's got a really clean scent. So it's not perfumey. So I hope you're taking notes and putting all this feedback together that everybody's giving. Amy, what do you got for me?
I had to send a nice little email to Avon, though, to tell.
Okay.
Be careful when they put those in our boxes, because all this new beautiful products comes in these nice fancy boxes, and they're getting smashed.
Oh, really? Mine wasn't smashed. Really?
Well, mine was in a big order. I had like, gosh, what, 50?
But you let them know.
Yeah,
You
I had
let
like
them
50
know. Okay.
tubes of foot cream, and they put all of those soaps as well as the new medicine that we got.
Oh, the ointment?
They were on the bottom, so every single box is smashed.
Telling them is a good thing. I really do hope that when this coronavirus has finally allowed things to have some sort of normal again, I don't know about you all, but I feel like some of the care I was getting from the shipping companies, I'm not exactly feeling all the love right now. So maybe Avon felt like they had it packed fine, but here's the truth. If they're taking them and slamming the boxes on the truck and stacking them up and moving them and slamming them again and putting 5 boxes on top of them, and Avon boxes are a lot stronger, but a box is only going to stand so much. So it's good to tell them that, Amy, because if they get enough complaints about it, what they may do is say, we know that normally this should work, but it's not working, so maybe we need to rethink how we send this until things lighten up. Because I know most people in the U.S. are getting their stuff UPS. Some people are getting them from other people, very few. But
it's hard when you have this flimsy type product with all of the big, heavy products.
Yes. Yeah, they should be putting, if nothing else, they should be putting a massive stand-up divider in there and with that stuff on the top. Again, if you got a bad UPS driver, it ain't going to help you one way or another. But good to let them know. Because if they don't know, they can't fix it. That's for sure. One of the other things that has come is, of course, the bamboo charcoal, just the body scrub and the cleanser. Okay, and this, of course, has got the pump to it also. I'm very curious about this.
I used it last night.
Did you? How was it?
It's really good.
Fabulous.
As if, a fresh scent. It's not overpowering if anybody has problems with scents. Yeah, it's not strong at all.
Oh, it's not strong. Okay, wow, that's nice.
I really wanted to try the mud one, but it says it has a jasmine scent, and see, I can't do flowers.
That'll get you then, for sure. That'll get you. This is nice, and as you can see, look, it's not real thick. It reminds me a lot of the scrubs that are already coming to us. But again, for some reason, this charcoal stuff, from toothpaste to everything else, this seems to be something that's very hot right now. So I would say, you know what, talk about it. I mean, when they talk about this here, they say it's a gentle scrub and wash infused with natural plant-derived exfoliants. And again, you've got the dead sea salt, the apricot seed, and the spruce in it. I mean, this is stuff that's been talked about for years, but to be very honest, Avon's never jumped on board. They've never jumped on board, and here we come. But because a lot of this stuff is coming from the face shop and from a completely different place, I got to tell you, I think this stuff is going to be really great. Now, this is going to be $23. It's going to preview for $18. I would advise you jump in your What's New books. I know they're going away, and we are talking, or I have talked to Michael and the rest to say, are you going to have the same descriptive stuff in the in the online viewing of these books as you do in these books that we have our hands on. And Michael said it absolutely should. They should be taking the one with the most information, but they said that he is going to take it to the team, to the digital team, so that they know. So what I'm telling you is, y'all, I'm not a smart person when it comes to our products. I just pick products and say, I need to know what is good about this product, because when people are talking, you cannot talk about how to solve their problems if you do not know what it does. I mean, you could have a table somewhere and you could have every single one of these products I'm talking about sitting out on the table. But if you cannot tell somebody the benefits that this product can bring them, those products on a table are useless to you. You have to do some self-education or take some notes here when we're doing these meetings or sharing. And by the way, people like Kim, I know Brenda's been doing a lot, Janae has been, but for all of you who have been going on to Team Onward and have been sharing everything from what you're doing to what you think about a product, and it doesn't matter how irrelevant you think it is. Amy said, florals, not good for you. Kim said vanilla. Do you know how many people have those same sensitivities? A lot of people. Everything that's kind of, and you want to know what to expect, because it's just like Alex saying, we'll see the paper part. This was a paper. I thought maybe this might be plastic or whatever. You don't want to be hit with that and not know. I mean, I don't think that's why people are buying it, just for that little piece. But you need to know, so it's nothing that you were hit with and go, oh, yeah, it is. Well, you know, they were kind of going, see, for me, I would say, well, you know what they're doing. They're trying to go with the Starbucks look. You know, everybody had that paper covering right there. Yeah, but you know, you don't ever use that paper covering a second. Well, at least I don't. But I mean, maybe some people do, but I don't. The point is, if you're taking that and just rallying around, it was for the effect, but you got a great tumbler and you got this. This is why we do these. So the more you share, no matter how little you think it is, it's never too little, because we have newbies, and even me as a vet, I learn more from you all. I learn more from the Onward group, sometimes more than I want to know, but I learn more because I go through and I'm reading those. I want to know that Avon Beauty Influencers group. I'm always reading what people are saying about the products in there, because I want to know if I get hit with a question. Hopefully I can answer it. This also will be part of the raffle, okay? They also came out with a matching body essence, which is actually just a lightweight absorbing lotion. So again, Amy couldn't use this because it's black rose, and I used the salt scrub. Now, to me, it doesn't smell like roses, but it is floral. But this is lighter than anything scented. So for people who don't like thick creams, this right here, sweetly scented with French rose and black currant. It is a great alternative to a traditional moisturizer. I would use this when I take my shower. The last thing I do is I use the scrubs. That's the last thing that I use. Now, knowing that this is out, I would use this afterwards. I would use this after my shower, just because, one, it's a layering. You use some salt scrub. And again, Amy can't do that, but there's a lot of people who can. So this is something that they're giving us now that says, you know what, you got the salt scrub, that leaves you with a little bit of that scent for a little while. Now we're giving you another layering. If you have somebody who loves this scent, now they're going to want to get this. Now this is going to be, it's going to premiere at $20, regularly $25, 13.5 fluid ounces. And to me, it would be, I would go after this with people who do not like heavy lotions. I am this. You know, when I am getting out of the shower and I'm going for my whole day, I want to have your moisturizer. But if I'm taking a shower in the evening and getting ready to go to bed, I'm going to use something like this. Somebody else could be the opposite, but there's something for everybody in this line that's coming. This will be another thing that is going in the raffle. They also have, Amy was saying, I want to try it because I love jasmine. I'm a huge jasmine fan. I love it, but they didn't send it to me. But they're also coming out with the Dead Sea Mud Body Scrubbing Cleanser. I'm very excited about that. I do believe I ordered it. It might even be in there. But this is rich Mineral-rich mud mask gently hugs the skin during the showers, replenishes, nourishes your skin while also deep cleaning, non-drying, but it has a jasmine scent. Let me see. I just saw something go up in the chat. Does it go on thick? Are we talking about the Dead Sea, Alex? The essence, yes. The black rose, the one that goes on, the pink one? The pink one. No, it's not. It is really, matter of fact, hold on. I have 2 of these they sent me. Let me move this. Hold on, guys. It is really like, dude, I could, no lie, Alex, I could pour this out. I just don't want to pour it all out. Oh my gosh. As you can see how light it is? Compared to the Senses, and I could not get it out unless I squeeze on that tube, this is really, really light. Very light. Matter of fact, this may not be going out for a raffle, or the other one may not either. And you can blame Alex, because right now, this is really good. I mean, I have to do that share tonight. After all, I'm kind of loving on this. And the good thing is you'll have control, Alex, because it does have the pump too. I'm just not showing you the pump. So you're taking as, don't be sorry, because now it's mine, girl. Don't be sorry. It's good. I want you to apologize. You know, I have 2 of these, and this will go out. But I do like the fact that, again, like I said, if you're not looking for something really heavy, because look, if you're in a hot, humid climate, that stuff just wants to swim on you if it's too thick. I remember taking all that down to Orlando during the conferences and me going, what's wrong with me? Why did I bring this? I need something lighter for this. This humidity, I'm swimming in my moisturizer. And the other good thing is I put that on, but Alex, it's gone. I mean, you talk about sinking in. It's gone. Not for long when I use more, but it's gone. So that's good. Okay, let's see here. Wait a minute, let me see. There was one more. I think that was just Alex laughing at me. I think, yeah, it was. It's her laughing at me. Besides that, it was it. Okay, so that's coming out. They didn't send them to me, but the Hexa Shield over-the-counter first aid essentials. Never in my life did I think that we would be doing our version of Neosporin. You know what I'm saying? Been the Neosporin girl all my life. Thank you very much. All my life. And now I'm like, that's right. Would you like some Hexa Shield? Try some Hexa Shield. If you do, you will never use Neosporin again. I love the fact that we're getting into this. Now, this is what some of you have asked me, and I don't have an answer to this yet. A lot of you have said, I need to know, with some of this, does this mean that Footworks is going away? As of right now, I can tell you no, because I haven't seen anything on that. But this is what I'm saying. Now, and I'm not so sure I don't want Footworks, except I love Cracked Heel Relief, like it's my most favorite product from Footworks. But they have an antifungal, anti-itch athlete's foot cream. They have an arthritis pain reliever cream. They have, of course, my version of Neosporin, the triple antibiotic ointment with pain relief. Now they've got a quick congestion relief, nasal relief, okay? Soothes back and joint pain. They've got a pain relief cream for muscles and back joints. And then for itching, they have an anti-itch cream with healing aloe in it. Now, guys, they didn't send me any of that, okay? I don't have any of that. I can't tell you how great it is. This is what I want to tell you. Everything I have seen LG bring our way has been top notch. I laughed when I found out we were getting a all-purpose cleaner. You know me, I'm honest with you. I'm like, well, what the heck? What am I, the Ajax woman now? Now we're going to have, you know, do I need to put my scarf on and act like I'm the Ajax woman? Now we're going to have cleaners for the thing. And then I put my money where my mouth was, and I used it for the first time last week. And I said, shame on you, Molly. You should be trying to sell 5 of these. So you know what I did? I took the extra ones I had, and I sent them to my family and said, hey, do me a favor. Just use this. Just use this. Tell me what you think. So my brother takes it out, and he puts it on the grill, the degreaser thing. Says, yeah, well, we'll see, because I don't really scrubby. He takes it, washes everything off, puts it on there, lets it sit. And he said, you've got to be kidding me. There's no way Avon makes this. And I said, hey, what can I tell you? This is not Avon. This is new Avon. And I love the way it makes my kitchen smell when I clean my island. Now, it's not something that stays. It doesn't stay. But, sometimes when you're wiping stuff, you just need that assurance that, wow, this is really fresh. And it is. If this stuff here is anything like it, and think about us as reps or potential reps to bring on your team. If people like these products, do you know the best way to get them to join? Tell them what they can save if they join your team, just to buy their own products. Well, if you buy your own products and your order's $40 or more, you're going to make 25%. 25% on this stuff, Now, I just feel like we all should give this stuff a chance. All of this is over-the-counter essentials. This is a really new category for us. Yes, we've had footworks. Yes, and we still do have footworks. But they're touching things right now we have never touched before in the Avon world. And I want to believe that it is opening, again, doors for us that were always shut on us because they didn't want beauty. They didn't want skincare. They didn't even want jewelry or whatever. They wouldn't even look at us unless it was the holiday time. Now I feel like there is a chance that people who have never given me and my company a smell are going to suddenly go, you know what? I may not like this, I may not like that, but boy, look what they have, and this is really good stuff. But how can you tell them that if you don't try it yourself? I'm not telling you to get one of everything, but the next time you think you're going to need Neosporin, why don't you get a tube of this first? Why don't you see how this works? Then, I think about Kim. Kim's out there lifting these beds from the Amlabs, probably lifting 300-pound people with their partner and doing what she's got to do to get people. And I don't care how good she is at it, I will guarantee you that she comes home with sore muscles. I will guarantee you that she's like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I did to my back last night. And just maybe this deep and potent pain relief could help her. Just maybe this pain relief cream for muscles, back, and joint. Maybe it will give her, it's not going to heal her, but neither any of the other stuff that's out there. It's just a relief. How good is it if she could take this and it was good? And Kim, you know what? If it's crappy, you don't want to tell them it's good. But the point is, if it did work for you, how great is it going to be if she says, yeah, I use this? And how much cheaper is it with Kim, even full price, than going to the CVS or the Walgreens or wherever and paying that $15.86 for something that, even if it's just the same, but they can save money. And that could be somebody who it's a repeat customer over and over again. So don't put your nose up at this. Don't think, oh, well, I don't even know what a HexaShield is. I love it. HexaShield, to me, that's very intriguing. Somebody would say, HexaShield, what is it? What are you carrying? I'd want to know what it was and, introduce me to it. So get to help stock your customers' medicine cabinets with these convenient essentials. And you got to understand, this is where LG is trying to take us. I'm sure they love it if they buy our dresses, if they buy our jewelry, if they buy our makeup or whatever. But to get these people started in buying their essentials through us instead of through the grocery store or the Walmart, this can be huge all the way around, but it's got to be because you use it. And then we have this. This is, of course, so good. Hello, baby shark, bum, 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 bum. Everybody wants to sing this song. Mom, Chuck. The first time I heard that, I was so annoyed. I was so literally annoyed. And then I started watching TikTok, and I was twice as annoyed, okay, because everybody's doing it on TikTok. And then I caught myself as I was turning the commercials and going past the show, 3 minutes later going, baby shark, as I'm going down the stairs, at least like, you're singing what? And I'm like, I know, it's just catchy. But this is even better than what we had before. Now, this is true. I'm going to be honest. I think the price of this is a little high. I'm just going to say it. But this is what I know about people and their kids. They spare no expense. And you know what this is about? Getting the kids to brush their teeth And I don't know about y'all, but that was the worst experience in my life with my boys. I still look at them and say, did you brush your teeth today? They breathed in my face the other morning when they woke up. And I said, you need to go use that Himalayan salt scrub right now in my bathroom. Did I not teach you don't come talk to people face to face if you don't brush your teeth? So again, and I did remember I bought the RoboCop toothbrushes. I bought the toothpaste that had the pictures on it, and I didn't care that it cost more. I just wanted them excited about going to brush their teeth in the morning at night. And I think we have the same thing here. This, of course, is the Pink Fong Pumping Toothpaste, strawberry flavored. This is a big one, fluoride free. I know back in my day, everybody wanted them some fluoride, and they didn't buy nothing without fluoride. And now today, nobody wants no daggone fluoride. So this is good because this fits right in today's world. Suitable for kids under the age of 5. That's a huge thing. Oh, well, my kid's only 2. Can he use it? Kids under the age of 5. You know why? It doesn't have the fluoride in it. They also have the toothbrush, of course, that they can get to go with it. They have the hair and body wash. They have the body lotion. They have the sunscreen. The sunscreen is an SPF 50. And again, regular price, $29. Now $23.99. But no lie, go look at Coppertone on CVS's shelves for babies. I obviously have been out of touch for a very long time, and I can't imagine buying that, but it's pretty expensive. But again, do you know why people are going to want it? Because it's got these daggone baby shark stuff on it. That's why they're going to want it.
Yeah, that's true. And that's what Ulta charges too.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And again, I thought I spoiled my kids. These parents today, I ain't got nothing on them. I guess that's I was too broke, but I ain't got nothing on the parents today. The parents today, they spare no expense, believe me. So don't think, oh, it's expensive. What you need to do is go for the cuteness, because I got to tell you something. If my granddaughter didn't think I was such a geek, and she's older and she wouldn't like this right now, because she's older, she like the Himalayan toothbrush, just the regular one now, because she's older, she's gonna be 12 and all that stuff. I gotta tell you, there was a time she would have loved this, and I guarantee you that if I put it up in my bathroom, just up there, I guarantee you she'd be using it just to try it, because you can't help it. Of course, my son Anthony said, well, you know, I'm 26, Mom. I'd use it. It is strawberry flavor, Mom. I'd use it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not trying to sell it to you. But again, they have the baby wipes that are coming out, $6.99. 98% pure water, 70 sheets, gentle, dermatologist tested, free of alcohol, perfume, parabens, pH balance, everything these new moms are looking for right now. Y'all, hi Tina. Tina just joined us. Everything these new moms are looking for. Oh, is it free? Is it vegan free? Is it this? Is it that? You know, the steak hasn't touched it, right? Get off me with the steak. I love me a good steak. You vegan people, what's wrong with you? Just saying. But it's okay. That's what they're looking for. Now, look, Avon's known that all along. You know the difference? LG came in and said, we know what they're looking for, and this is what we're doing. So you want to make sure. I'm taping this, Tina, so what you missed on it, I'll make sure that you get a copy. You'll get the replay for that, my dear.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see here. And then we have, they didn't send it to me, guys, but they have the hemp seed shower shake. Again, they keep coming into the hemp world. Here they come. This is creamy yet light, indulgent, milk dual base formula with hemp seed oil and gentle cleansers. Shake before you use. This is, of course, what it's going to look like here. They also have, you'll see here, the bathing bar. Again, people are still into the bar. So I also see here that little by little they are expanding our samples, which is good. It's coming. We talked about that in the beginning, so I do think we're going to see more of those. The other thing they sent me, they always send me a couple of things of jewelry. This is the Naturally Chic container, the stretch bracelet set that's here. This is all a set here that they have. These are beautiful. Lavender and blush tones, glass beads, genuine shells. This is set in a gold tone. I thought this was really, really pretty. And then they also sent me, what are these earrings here? Hold on, let me look here. The Natural Chic chandelier earrings, and these are gold tone also. Those bracelets will be going out of here. And then these, which are absolutely, they are pretty and they are summery looking. Really, really, really like these. But yes, being the leader I am, I'm not keeping them, okay? I wanted to, I debated showing you, but I did. So it's a good day. So it's going to go out too. So yeah, but I do love the bracelets. I will get a set of these for me because these are so summery and they're so pretty. And these are going to be, let me see here, the bracelet set is going to be $14.99, regularly $19.99, which is really, really a good deal there. Again, we went over the bug art. Oh yeah, here they are here. This will give you a better picture of them. They were on the back of the what's new there. These are going to be regularly $22.99. They're going to be $16.99. Oh, you did, Andrew. Devon checked. She tried the Belief. Did she like?
Yeah, she's right here. She's loving it.
I'm in love.
Yeah. Now, was it the cream or was it the gel?
This is the Moisture Bomb.
Moisture Bomb.
Moisture Bomb. Gotcha. Okay.
My skin's 52 years old.
Oh God, girl, I know. I hear you. That's my turn. Okay, let me see. What else do I have for you? Hold on one second, you guys. I want to make sure. Were you guys? Have you guys gotten the defense flyers in your orders? Has the masks and all that good stuff in there. This is good. I know they only send us a few. But don't forget to take that last one you have and get some copies made of it. You know what I'm saying? You can take that right to Staples or to your work or wherever and make some copies of this. People are still looking for the masks and still looking for all that stuff. So thank you to Avon for providing that. Let me see. Do I have anything else here for you to make sure? I am going to be bringing an incentive to you. I think you saw that in the email that I sent. You do not want to miss Closeout Tuesday night. Lee and I are going to be presenting a team incentive, not an Avon incentive, a team incentive. And we are going out of our comfort zone here with the money that we're investing in it, but we are making a two-part incentive that is going to be for promoters through premier levels and then for PC and above level. So all you newbies don't feel like you're competing against the people who are selling $40,000 worth of Avon a year. That doesn't really seem fair to me. So I think you're going to like it. I'm not going to tell you what it is. And some of you may, I'm not going to say it's going to be something all of you are going to want to compete for. But there's going to be a couple different prizes. But there's going to be 2 grand prizes, one for the upper levels, one for the lower levels. And I think it goes hand in hand with our company. And hopefully you will join me on that call, which is next Tuesday night, Closeout Tuesday, yes. And it's going to be for campaigns 14 and 15. That is the incentive period. So if you ever worked hard, these items we were just talking about, 14 and 15, those are just the new products, not the older products too. Those are the new ones. So what I would tell you is, if you like incentives, if you like making money, I mean, what better way is it for you to be able to make money in what you're selling, but also be able to earn a really, really, really nice incentive gift that every time you look at it, you think of me. That's enough to make you not go for it, okay? Just saying. But I think that it will be, and for some of you, you will be like, this is really nice. But I don't know. I don't know if I want it. Well, let me tell you something. Whoever you gift this to, you're going to be the favorite grandma, the favorite aunt, the favorite friend. That's all I'm going to say about that. And then there's going to be a grand prize, and there's also going to be a runner-up prize for both levels. So there's going to be 4 prizes possibility of winning. And the what if and how is going to be Tuesday night. It will be recorded so everybody knows. And then I'll put the post up about it in the group also so that you can kind of follow it. You will be able to get as many entries as you choose in this, and you'll know how but you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. You want to be there. The new rep call will be switched from next Monday to next Wednesday. I will also send the email for that. So if you have already registered for it, you do not need to register again. It will automatically send you the update. All the other ones should go smooth, guys. The leadership one, all of that. Hopefully, I'm sorry about all the craziness. I have my kids coming into town this month also. I'm not exactly sure when they're coming. I don't want to stop having the meetings. I just don't, because I think these do you guys good and it does me good. But we may have to fluctuate the dates here and there. Mondays are normally a really great day, but when people travel, sometimes they take off Friday and Monday. I forgot about that. Sometimes they do that thing. See, I'm an Avon rep. I'll do all that stuff. I take off anytime I want to. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. Kim's sitting there in her workmobile over there like, shut up, Molly. I'm going to be there. Just shut up. It's coming. Hi, Adriana. And everybody. Adriana had her baby. Congratulations. I can't believe you're even on here, girlfriend. Can't believe you're on
Oh,
here.
hold on a second. Let me see him.
Uh-oh. I'm
Okay.
putting her in speaker view. Hold on.
Here we go.
Oh, hold on.
Say hi, dear.
Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at that precious little bundle of joy. Look at that. A new addition to our Avon family.
He's going to be our new Avon man.
There you go. And how are you doing, Adriana? Are you doing well?
Now that I am back on my anxiety and depression medicine and I'm back to a normal routine, we're not in and out of hospitals.
Right.
I am much better. Like he was born on Friday. I got sent home Saturday. And by Sunday we were in Children's Hospital.
Oh no, girl.
Because he was so dehydrated, to a new mom, he was so dehydrated.
Right,
He was perfectly fine, but to me, he was dehydrated. And so stress and everything scared me, and I didn't have any of my medicines. It was horrible.
Yes, but you are on your way. You're through the worst part of it, and he's here, and that is great, and we are so excited for you. You have something coming for me in the mail if you haven't gotten it yet. So
I have not.
I've got to tell you, there's nothing better than a new blessing on our team. Nothing like a new baby. And in this world that we're all a part of right now, this right here shows me there is good in the world every single day. And it makes me very, very happy. So I'm glad you're doing okay. I'm glad he's doing okay. You know what? Enjoy it, girl, because you're going to blink and you'll be going, I can't pay for college. I don't know what you're talking about. I cannot pay for college. So, or they're going to be going in the service like Kim's boy, and you're going to be crying your eyes out, or they're going to be graduating. Hopefully there'll be a graduation service, though, and ain't going to be everybody trying to make one. So, so this is great. In the middle of a pandemic and everything else, here we are. So that is great. So glad you could be on here. I really didn't expect you to be. I thought the girlfriend just needed to be taking care of her and that baby. So, so that's wonderful. So good. Okay, does anybody else have anything else? Nope, we're all good. Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
How come the hair color doesn't have black?
I don't know. That would be a question for Chi. And
Okay.
Andrew, the Chi's got a number. If you've ever gotten the hair color, I think there's a number. Oh, wait a minute, Amy.
Some of the colors do dye your hair black.
Oh, they do?
Red, because I have red in my hair. I've used red and I've used the brown, and all I get is black.
Wow.
I've used the red and I get dark brown.
Okay.
Well, you realize it works off whatever you have now. Remember,
Right.
true dyes have ammonia in them to
That's
give you
true.
what you want. These are ammonia free, so they work off the color of your hair. I've used two different ones. I mean, my hairstylist did all this now, but I worked off the medium honey, and then I went to, I can't even remember. I went to one of the other ones. It was a little bit darker, and I really liked them, and it picked up the little bit of highlights that I had, but it was not the color that it quote unquote showed. But I mean, most people are trying to dye their hair as close to the color of their hair as they can, unlike crazy people like me who just like to keep going to different colors because I get bored.
Yep.
That's how it rolls. So you may have success, like Amy said, with one of the darker colors, and you may get, but I tell you, Scola uses it, and Scola's got really dark hair.
Regardless, it didn't like give me a brown or a red. It
Right.
gray. So.
Okay, well, you know, look, long as it's covering up what we need to cover up. That's what it's all about this day. Sure.
It's great coverage.
Yeah, it really is good coverage. I will say, until I could get to a hair person, it saved my life, because I was just going to run around in the bandana the rest of my life. That's for sure. It was crazy stuff. So, okay, so I will hopefully, this tapes well. And if you came in late, if you want to go back and you want to revisit something we talked about, hopefully that recording will be out here in the next 48 hours for everybody. Again, how do you get in on the raffle? Who wants to tell me how you get on the raffle? It's always the same. How do you get in on the raffle? Does anybody know? Does anybody care?
You email Miss Molly.
Thank you. Yes. Yes. You email me. Now, again, am I prepared? No, but y'all should know my email by now. Daggone it. I should not have to keep doing this every single time. Thank you very much. I don't even, oh yeah, I do. Hold on. Send your homework to molly7720@gmail.com. What you're simply going to say this time is that, you know what, you were on live. If you were watching the replay, Molly, I was on the replay, and I'd like to be entered into the raffle. And then I will put you in the raffle. I know I told many of you that I was going to read the emails that you sent me. And because I knew so many people were not joining us tonight because I had to move the date, I made the decision to hold back on that. I want to do that when I know we can have more, and where I hope to do this is next Tuesday on the incentive call, us doing the incentive, and then I want to share some of the thoughts of everybody who's allowed me to share the thoughts about what you thought was good. Tell me something good, whether it's about your life, your Avon business, whatever it may be. So we're going to do that, okay? So until then, I will see a lot of you on next Wednesday. I will send that email out. If you need me in the meantime, don't forget that you absolutely can email me. Don't forget, too, that if you need me, I've just got cards all over the place. I'm just sitting here throwing them all up in the air. Which cards what? You all have my number to text me. If you call me, most of the time you're not going to get me live. Text me first, and then we can set up time. Anybody who needs a one-on-one for me for anything, make sure that you reach out to me. We can do that. If you don't keep showing up at the meetings, you're going to get more than enough of what you need here. Stay safe out there. There's a lot going on in the world right now. We want everybody to stay safe. I'm going to tell you, be brave. I'm going to tell you to always begin and end in love, is what I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to tell you, be 1% better today than you were yesterday. And that will always keep you going in the right direction when so many feels like they're going in the wrong direction. So love your neighbor, no matter who it is. Start with yourself, though. Love yourself, because it's really hard to love other people if you haven't found a way to love yourself. So do that. And if you want to love on me, I don't care about no coronavirus. You love on me, you hug on me, you touch me. My family hates me right now because all I did was hug and love on them for like 4 days. I mean, if they were around me, they were running. They were running through trees. They didn't care. They're like, stop it. She's going to hug me again. Because that's just what I do. Okay? So lots of good stuff here. You want to make sure that you do your homework. Okay? And I will see you guys next Wednesday. Love y'all. Stay safe. Bye-bye.